One thing that I see a lot on our suggestions forum is people asking us to add features of other mods into TFC. And like a point that I guess a lot of people don't understand, a lot of our players come from people who play Better Than Wolves, and Better Than Wolves is like purposefully anti-compatible with anything else. Like that's his prerogative or whatever. With TFC, we don't want to be the end all be all mod. If another mod implements a feature and they do it well, it's better for us to make sure that we're compatible with that mod than to try and copy their code and implement it into TFC. If you want a customizable experience and if you want to be able to like add certain things, you can do it with the use of other mods. We don't expect
That's
you to
the
be
point
purists.
of mods.
Yeah, we don't expect you to be purists and play with only TFC. I mean, we have a whole bunch of mods right now and just different installed, like the map mod and the smart moving and a bunch of other stuff because it expands on the experience. I don't expect any of this functionality to be added to TFC because TFC is a massive mod all on its own. It doesn't need all of this extra
Holy
stuff
crap.
when somebody else has already done all of the work. Why not just use that in combination with it? And don't expect us, like, I've had people that say, well, why don't you just copy their source code and put it in TFC? And it's like, no, that's a dick move. Even giving credit, you don't take somebody else's mod and absorb it.
Even beyond being a dick move, it's not modular.
Right.
You end up with a monolithic mod, if you will. That is everything. And there's a lot of people that have, like me, that have come from an FTB, not even like a bucket, but just FTB, that expect mods to be small things.
Right, like if you look at the majority of like modded Minecraft that people play, it's usually a mod pack, not a single mod. And I get people all the time, like in streams, when I'm watching streams of people like Packrat streams TFC every now and then, people, like new people, will be like, oh, what mod pack is he playing? And, the response is always, it's not a mod pack, this is actually a single mod. And, I mean, the response is always like, wow, because in general cases, you don't have a single mod this large.
So the other thing, too, to consider is people that have a difficult time wrapping their brains around that, I invite them to go and watch the Apex Craft series.
Oh, God,
and
yeah.
Look at the amount
How many do we have?
of mods that we've
250?
installed.
I think we had like 200 mods.
But it was a lot. And that's something else, too, right? As an individual that wants to play a highly customized game, it was my choice to assemble a large quantity of mods that I felt kind of went together. Right, and then it's on me to maintain those versions. Now, it's a lot of work, and I understand how having somebody else to keep up with all of that stuff is nice. But again, that's where like Feed the Beast comes in, right? Where you can have somebody else maintain that for you. So then the next question is, when are we going to see TFC distributed with an FTB pack?
That is a fun question because it was originally attempted a while ago. TFC actually used to have, before the new Minecraft launcher that makes modding a lot easier,
Yep.
TFC used to have its own launcher because, modding was such a hassle because you had to edit the jar and everything.
Yeah.
But before TFC had its own launcher, for a short period of time, it was considered to put TFC on the FTB launcher. So TFC has a very open permissions policy. I mean, there's packs containing TFC on the AT launcher, and I'm guessing there's private packs on the FTB launcher as well. I will not mention the third launcher because we do not support the use of it. So if you're thinking about, but what about that launcher? Just no. We do not support the use of that
Just
launcher.
no.
You can, I mean, if you want to use packs on that, go ahead. If you ever have a problem when you're using a pack on that launcher, don't come to us. You aren't going to get any support on our forums because, I mean, don't use that launcher. That's pretty much the policy.
Right.
But
that is what we would call it in my line of work a best effort support.
Yeah.
And that's where you are unsupported, but I'll give you a good try. But I make no promises.
Yeah, I mean, it's to the point where
yeah,
if somebody mentions they're using that launcher on our forums, the topic gets locked. I don't care if it was a valid topic and you're referring to it in comparison. If you mention that launcher on our forums, the topic gets locked. Our bloomery is ready.
So yeah, I understand that nighttime. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna do this. I understand that nighttime gameplay is to us old hats is kind of less than desirable, and I completely understand being a noob at one point in time myself. I completely understand how it's a hassle for new players to have to be awake during the nighttime. Right? It's 20 minutes of wasted time in their eyes, and I completely get it. And yeah, like if I were to suggest a feature, it would be to Mojang, and it would say, let's see, how would the feature request go? It would be something like, hey, you know, if the sun goes down and it becomes nighttime, and I am inside of a something or other where mobs cannot path to me, I should be automatically presented with the option to skip to sunup. Now, that won't work on multiplayer servers, but anyhow, as a new player, it would be beneficial that once you've got yourself built into a dwelling of some sort that will prevent mobs from getting to you, you just be able to skip.
Yeah.
Because regardless of whether or not you have a bed, you're just going to sit there for 20 minutes. Or you're not. So, yeah. Anyhow. The only thing TFC. The only thing the bed really gets you as far as gameplay goes, as far as I'm concerned, is as far as a feature request to be able to skip the night early game would be spawn point.
Which is what our straw and hide bed does without passing the night.
Right. But anyhow.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah. Anyhow.
Do you have a pickaxe on you?
I think I'm off my no, but I'll go get one. Off my soapbox. Yeah, I think Silas has my my black bronze pickaxe. There were two of them that got made, and I died, and somebody took mine.
I have a black bronze pickaxe
that's okay.
that's almost broken.
Right, I had this copper one, and I opened the bloomery.
Okay, break the block that's inside. Don't break the bloomery. Nope. Come back down. Come back down.
Why?
Did you crawl all the way down in there? Don't fall down. You can't get out if you fall down.
Why? Sure you can.
Oh.
You've got smart moving installed.
Okay, if you don't have smart moving installed, you can't get out if you do that.
See, I can crawl out right here.
There's actually, it's coded when you break that bloom, the item moves towards the nearest bloomery block, so you'll always, like 99.9% of cases, you don't have to worry about it. Yeah, you'll be able to pick it up. You don't have to worry about it like going into the back corner and not being able to grab it.
So I have a raw iron bloom in my inventory. It is heavy and large, apparently, and 320%, whatever that means.
So 320%.
What happens if I smack you with it?
Nothing.
Okay.
100%.
You bled a little on the floor there.
Well, yeah, because you're using shaders. 100% is an ingot. So
we have 3 ingots. Look at that.
Yeah, we have 3 and a 5th ingots.
What?
Right? 20 is 1/5.
Oh yeah. No, well, yeah. Okay. Sorry. For some reason, I thought it was 3.5. Anyhow.
Okay. Do we want to work it into iron? Yes?
How do I work it into iron? Sure.
Okay.
I have to put it in here, I'm sure.
We're out of
Certain
charcoal.
of that.
We have a single piece of charcoal.
Alright.
So that's our next step, charcoal pit. So, fun fact, in Terraformer Crack, I'm guessing by the time this episode that you're watching right now goes live, the episode that I'm referring to of Terraformer Crack has already gone live, so I'm going to go ahead and talk about it. I don't really care. Starting out, so our team picked, we got first pick of which direction we wanted to go, so we went east.
And you chose poorly.
No, we chose awesome because it was a sequoia forest. So
nice.
we spent our first real life, I think it was like 2 or 3 days, completely deforestation, logging of the crap out of that forest. And made so many charcoal pits, like big charcoal pits, that we never had to make another charcoal pit for the rest of the entire 2 weeks of the tournament.
Nice. I hope that you I hear stomping around behind me. Yes, it is. Okay.
Oh, you heard me walking and you were afraid it was a zombie?
Yes.
That's a zombie.
Ah! Oh, he's after you. Okay.
We're gonna put some more torches. Because torches are good. There's a whole bunch of zombies. You wanna sleep? If I can, kite them, is that the term? Far enough away that you can get in the bed?
Like
hey, look at that! Kitty knows MMO terms!
Alright, now I'm going back to the other charcoal pit thing place. It's way over there.
Okay, did you get enough logs, or do you want me to grab more?
Sure, grab some. I mean, what's it gonna hurt? If you have too many, we have too many.
Oh! Charcoal pits, another segue to something changed in 79. I'm assuming all of these logs on the not labeled side are just for free-for-all kind of thing.
Like I couldn't reach the top.
Oh, yeah, so they're free-for-all, turn me into charcoal.
Yep.
So 79, we rewrote charcoal pits again. So now, instead of having to do the finicky, weird logic of trying to get that fire pit that's down in the middle of it and getting, access to it, and it's like, nah, what's going on? I can't reach this kind of thing. You simply do your pit as you normally would, or put all of your log piles down like you normally would, and no worry about putting a space for a fire pit in the middle. And then you get it covered up as well as you can, and leave one spot open or whatever, and you throw a torch on top. You hit Q and you throw the torch item on top. And after a few seconds, the charcoal pit will light and you'll cover it up.
Nice.
And it's actually any and all adjacent log piles will be considered the charcoal pit. With the current system in 78, it's 13 blocks in each direction from the fire pit. So the max size you can make is 25 by 25 by 25. Well, no, 25 by 25 by 13 because you can't go 13 down.
Did you just make a cave in somewhere?
I probably walked on.
Oh my goodness! I shouldn't be standing here.
Anyway, so it's that limit's gone. It's as long as if I throw a torch here, this log pile says, okay, I'm going to be a charcoal pit. I'm going to check my neighbors. And my neighbor says, oh, I'm a log pile too. I'm going to be a charcoal pit. And I check my neighbors. And I'm a log pile too, so I'm going to be part of the charcoal pit. And so on and so forth. So you can make whatever you want. There's a possibility, it's very unlikely, that somebody could try to maliciously lag out a server doing so, trying to get a whole bunch of block updates, but it's very unlikely to happen.
Well, they would just be a jerk, so.
Yeah. If you do that, you're a meanie head and nobody likes you.
Meanie.
He's throwing all of the logs at me to finish the pit. while you go get
Well,
more?
I'm gonna go. I don't know how many. Yeah, I'm gonna go get more. I don't know how many you've got.
Yeah, that was the last of mine. I just grabbed a few. I didn't know what we were doing. I'm going to start covering the ones that can be covered. Because I have dirt in my inventory.
I'm hoping that none of the logs that we're using are logs that we needed to make the house with.
Aspen? Pine.
Nope. Nope.
We don't even have aspen yet, so.
No, we don't. We'll have to make an excursion to get some of that. All right, so here's the remainder of the extra logs.
Well, there's probably even more extra logs, but it's going to depend on how high we make
top of them.
Right, it's how high do we make the ceiling of that room, and therefore everything that goes above that will be extra at some point or another. Yeah, so it's nice because I have old footage for a charcoal pit my TFC wiki series that the only thing on it right now is a prospecting video, but the tutorial episodes. I've done multiple tries at trying to record a charcoal pit instructional video, and there's just so many random odds and ends with it that I couldn't. I kept just scrapping it. So now it'll be throw down a bunch of log piles, cover them all up.
That's all I got.
Throw a torch.
Should I go get some more?
Do that, and we can do that, and then
Have you got a fire starter on you?
Cheaty ones. Yeah, I got a fire starter on me. I think we need more. Nope, I got dirt. Okay, fire starter.
Sticks.
And then we go. Hey, no! You are mean. See, I was being smart with it. I'm gonna throw all of these logs in actually instead of placing it, because then they'll be eaten, and then this one won't be eaten. And then I can go like that.
Okay.
Fun fact: charcoal pits. That fire pit in the middle doesn't have to be lit.
Yep.
If you try to do log piles above an unlit fire pit, it's still gonna catch on fire and kill you. Dracket learned that the hard way. It was kind of funny. In TF Crack. Yeah.
So you just okay. Oh. Right.
More waiting. And that's another thing. More waiting. 79 changes. Config files that I did. Me. Lots of stuff is configurable now. So charcoal pit. It takes. I'm going to pull a random number.
Not now.
79. Yeah, for 79. Next release.
Then, not now, because it's not now. It's then. It'll be then. It won't be now.
I'm confused. I'm out of beer too.
You said it will be configurable now, but it's not now. It'll be then.
Yeah, correct. It'll be configurable in 79. Technically, it is configurable. It is configurable now, but you guys don't have access. I have access because I'm helping write things, but you don't. Anyways, so right now I'm gonna guess. I can't remember the number. I'm gonna say 12 hours that this charcoal pit takes. You can configure that. You can say I want charcoal pits to take 4 hours, and then they only take 4 hours. I want pit kilns to only last an hour, and they only take an hour. I want the bloomery to only take 3 hours, and then it only takes 3 hours. So you can configure how much waiting around you wish to do.
Nice. All right, so we've got a charcoal pit going so that we can make our iron ingots from our bloomery. And what else do we need to be doing?
Well, once we get those iron ingots...
We need more thatch.
The first thing that we have to do with those iron ingots is make a new anvil.
Okay.
So we will need 14 iron ingots.
Alright,
then we
so
can
we
make an
need to
anvil.
go
And then we can make
get
iron
some
tools.
more.
And even then, we should probably hold off and make wrought iron. Well, I guess we can make iron tools until we find graphite and kaolinite, so that we can make a blast furnace. Although I doubt we'll get into a blast furnace in this series.
Alright, so...
I'm gonna check on the crops again.
Right. Maybe doing some iron mining is something that I can do like,
Cabbage is
between
ready.
episodes. Cabbage. Alright, cobble. And the thatch. A copper javelin. Well, that had to have come off of a mob.
Yeah, jazz skeletons can drop their javelins.
That's not what I want to do with you at all. Okay.
You'll throw it at something.
Oh, I apparently did. I threw it at the wall.
Are you my dog? No, you are Redlor's dog. Or you are Silas's dog, but you are wandering about.
Bloomery's done. We need thatch. That's just going to be grinding. I don't want to bother people with doing that. And I'm going to go check out the iron mine and see.
I'll come to you until my pickaxe breaks. I have 78 uses left on it.
See how difficult it's going to be. Should have
Wait
taken
for
a
me.
horse, probably.
Oh, we need to make more lime water for saddles. What? What was that?
That's scary.
It's a glip grip. Let's go inside. Where there
Okay.
aren't baby zombies and things that are going to kill us.
And Enderman.
Well, technically, the Enderman could still come inside. I'm gonna spill beer all over Silas's bed.
Sure that I just woke up everybody in my house.
Endermen don't burn, so you're still, and the baby zombie won't either.
Well, the Enderman will go away eventually, so.
We need it to rain.
Alright.
That's the only time I think I've ever said that. Rain, please. Oh, we have leather.
I'm happy
I want pants.
with the fact that it has not been raining.
We can make leather pants. I thought we were out of leather.
No. I
screwed up the pants. I made the crotch really tight, so they were like lowriders. Oh, only I could screw up pants. I don't wear them often enough to know what they look like.
Wait, what?
That's gotta be the explanation, is that Kitty doesn't wear pants. Well, I'm a girl, I can wear a skirt, and it's not weird, but you make the joke of I don't wear pants, and therefore I don't know what pants look like.
No pants.
I can't make
You
them.
have gum?
I do have gum in my purse. If that was a reference, I didn't get it, obviously.
No. Clearly. Did you ever watch any Reno 911?
Enough to know not to watch Reno 911?
Oh, come on, that was an awesome show.
I don't like awkward comedy.
That was not awkward comedy. The Office, that was awkward comedy.
Isn't Reno 911 like the guy with the porn stash and the short shorts? Writing tickets?
Officer Dangle.
Am I not wrong?
No, that's not, yeah, that was not awkward. That was not awkward comedy.
It's comedy that makes me feel awkward. Therefore, it is awkward comedy.
Oh man, Reno 911 was awesome.
Oh, holy willow trees up in my face.
Switching resource
the
packs
charcoal's
so I can
ready.
see iron ore. Well, I'm in the iron mine checking things out. So, are we? We'll wrap up on that then. Supposed to be. I've got to find the lid for my growler of beer and put it on. Delicious coconut stout.
Your beer has a lid? What?
It's a 64-ounce bottle of beer.
What? I missed this.
Yeah, the growlers have a cap that go on them.
Is it like the weird, like where it's got like a ring around the neck and then it like snaps on latchy kind of cap thing?
No. It's a screw-on cap.
Oh, that's not as cool.
Go Google beer growler, and you will find lots of pictures of a beer growler. It is a 64-ounce bottle of beer.
How many bottles is that? 4?
64 divided by 12. Good Lord, no.
Like 4.
I think it's 5 or 6, isn't it?
Something like that.
Math is hard. I can't.
It's less than 6.
64 divided by 12. 1.3. No, that's not right.
I know if it was divided by 6
while I'm drunk either.
If it was divided by 16, it would be 4. And it's not 6, so that was 10.
5.33.
Yeah, so like 5.
5.33333333. So, yeah.
Okay. I've been running around in circles for a good time now. I did some terraforming. I keep checking, staring at the crops, waiting for them to be grown. I made a black bronze sword, and I killed some things. I could probably chop down those trees, but I don't want to.
Yeah, so if you go Google beer growler and look at images, there are plenty of images there where you can find a picture of something that has a screw-on cap. That's essentially what I've got.
Okay. I will do that later. Because
Yeah,
I can't Google
you take them to
right
the
now.
tap house, and they stick them under the tap, and they have a little funnel thing that they use to put the beer in the bottle.
I saw a GIF on Reddit of somebody that failed tapping a keg, and it exploded.
Party foul.
I never knew that you could do that, and I never want to tap a keg again.
Oh, come on. Tapping kegs is no big deal. Gotta have the right equipment.
I don't want to get covered in beer. Okay, thanks.
Alright, so I think we're done, so yeah. Next time.
Stay out of trouble and have fun. Bye!
I'm gonna shut down the server now.
I can't stop my recording.
Had way too much to drink. Uh-oh. Kitty's got extra footage this week instead of me.